In a country where bigger is usually better, here's a nice switch. More than 100,000 small-town residents have voted to have their community crowned the coolest small town in America. And editor-in-chief Nina Willdorf of Budget Travel, which conducted the poll, is here to reveal the results. Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
First, what's the criteria to have a cool small town?
Well, so this year it's really all about Main Street America, and that's exactly what we were looking for in this poll. Cool is definitely not an exact science, but we define it as one of three things. Number one, you have to be able to get a great cup of coffee. There has to be some good food there.
Right.
Number two, this is the kind of place where when people leave the small town and go to the big city, they realize they've made a terrible mistake and they come back home.
There you go.
And number three, you're going to find more art galleries than country stores. This is not quaint America.
Not quaint America. This is cool America. Okay, I'm going to go through 10 through 6. We're going to really focus on the top 5. But very quickly, 10 through 6. 10, Port Royal, South Carolina. Silverton, Oregon. Mineral Point, Wisconsin. Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. And number 6 coolest town is, what is it? Onondaga, Virginia.
Exactly.
There you go. Now, those are the 10 through 6. Now let's really focus on the top 5. And number 5 is Huntington, Pennsylvania. Why is this town so special?
Huntington, Pennsylvania
Thanks
is a gorgeous college town right in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains. So you really get a mix of kind of eclectic culture with rural beauty. And
do you know what college is? Is it Juanita? Which?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Juanita
okay.
College.
Yeah, wonderful college, and they bring a lot of big speakers there and music and everything else.
So you're going to get all of the cultural, amenities.
There you go. Number 4 on your list of coolest small towns in America is Vevey, Indiana.
Vevey, you pronounced it right. That's how the locals say it.
Yeah.
So Vevey, Indiana is one of those amazing one-stoplight towns in the center of the country, but it's also a winemaking hub. So there's this incredible surprise factor there.
Yeah. Terrific. Let's go to number 3. Oh, yeah. I know this one. Grinnell, Iowa.
Yeah, Grinnell.
It's just up the road from Pella.
Yep, Well, you can nominate that one next year on budgettravel.com.
Right. And why Grinnell, of course, is the home of the wonderful Grinnell College.
Yeah, Grinnell this is another college town. College towns are generally very cool. This is, again, the quirkiness of a college town, but with the charm of a rural community. So you're going to find those great coffee shops, really serious food, and, cool clothes.
Yeah, and smart people.
Smart people.
Rockland, Maine comes in at number 2. Why?
Rockland, Maine is a personal favorite, too. This is a quintessential Maine harbor town. And, the governor of Maine actually got involved in the voting here and issued a state proclamation getting everybody in the state to vote for Rockland.
We got some ballot stuffing going on
I know.
Here.
Unfortunately, they only came up 1,000 votes short.
Wow. And finally, your number 1 coolest small town in America is Owego,
New York. This is in the Finger Lakes district. It's about 200 miles northwest of New York City. The really cool thing about Owego is it's just exactly what you imagine in that sort of picture postcard town. You've got the gorgeous outdoor beauty, really, really fierce local pride.
And fish.
And historic architecture. So you're going to find things like a cool old jailhouse that's been converted into a restaurant where you can get a great pulled pork sandwich.
That's always been a dream of mine.
Yeah.
To be imprisoned in order to get a pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah, so we always love hearing about more towns, and people can nominate their own favorites on budgettravel.com.
For next time around. Nina Willdorf, thank you so much.
Thanks
to learn more about these cool towns and nominate your own community, go to our website. That's earlyshow.cbsnews.com.